I want to go to a Renaissance fair.
You're a goblin, but the most attractive goblin. Keep your head up, love, you piss queen.
Thinking about the Princess Bride. They said I'm mysterious and I have to talk about my personal life. When I was a kid, when I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay because I could draw. No, I'm just kidding. When I was a kid, my mom would read me these stories about Baba Yaga. She's like this evil witch in like Eastern European folklore. I really loved those stories that my mom would read me. But I was kind of a bad kid. Like, I'd be acting up all the time. So I started identifying with the witch in the story, Baba Yaga, and being like, I'm Baba Yaga, I'm Baba Yaga, like in Russian, and like using like a broomstick and like pretending to be her and shit. My mom had to stop reading me the stories.
It may not be your fault, but it is your responsibility. It's your room. Clean it.
That's true. But I can't clean it right now because I'm fucked up. I got a neck brace on and my leg doesn't work from my heroin incident. So I think that's a pretty good excuse not to clean. They should give me OCD or something tomorrow. If they want me to clean. Although, that is a stereotype. That's not what OCD is. They should give me germophobia. Force me to clean. I will, like, I do want to clean this up. It's just hard right now.
A goblin, but the most attractive goblin. Keep her head up, love, you piss queen.
Thank you. I think. But I want to be like a pixie or like a druid or a nymph or something. Goblins are kind of like weird looking. You guys think I'm just a grimy little goblin, don't you? It's okay. I was about to say something racist, but I stopped myself.
Your mom read you John Wick. Do you want ants? Because this is how you get ants.
The ants are contained to the lower level for now. Look, I will clean. I mean, I want to. I just been crippled the past 2 days. Today I'm fucked up. Yesterday, couldn't use my arms. I was an amputee. If they keep me crippled all week, I won't be able to clean all week. It's not my fault. They're the ones giving me the disabilities. And I'm not about to clean on crutches. That was a sweet message, calling me the most attractive goblin, though, kind of. I don't know if I like it or not. I kind of like it, though. I don't mind being gross or whatever.
As a woman, cleaning should come natural to you, so hop to it.
Hop to it. Maybe I'm not a real woman then. It is kind of disgusting in here, isn't it? It's okay. I'll clean when I'm uncrippled.
First, she was so skinny, and she's just like walking the streets of LA, and like someone found her, and they like did a TikTok with her, and then the next day she was like found nude, like wandering like Skid Row, and like the cops found her, and like she got put in a mental institution.
Recently?
This was last month.
Oh, she got.
This was last month?
Yeah.
Oh,
Out of here.
I know she was like
Yeah, like before we
going a
came in
little
here.
nuts like years ago.
Yeah.
And then
Oh yeah, I was thinking about Sylvia. Yeah, I fed her a fry, and no one else did, and I was offering to help her all day long. And I was helping Josie a little yesterday too. I mean, I don't expect anything in return from that, but I would would hope they'd at least be nice to me. John is probably the nicest one here right now. No, definitely.
Tell us some Slav folklore. Also, if you get schizo, roll, scream, and broken Russian. Typical woman not cleaning her room, fucking pigsty. You should clean it now.
Why is that typical woman? I thought typical woman was cleaning. Isn't that what someone else said? That's what women do? Clean? So why is that typical woman of me to not clean? Wouldn't that be unwomanly?
Hey, Letty.
Yeah.
We're doing a quick debate in bedroom 4 for a fish buck. Are you interested?
Really?
Yeah. You wanna
Debate
join us?
about what?
Won't say yet. But do you like debating? Do you like arguing?
I don't like debating, actually, but I...
Letty love it when you talk in that sweet voice. So cute you be. Such a perfect GF.
Well, no offense, Letty, but it looks like you're not up to much right now.
Jet, stop being mean to me.
Do you want to come or not? We're giving away a fish buck.
I'll come. I'll see what the debate is about, and
Okay.
I'll see if I want to participate.
All right. Cool. Hey, did John tell you?
Debate.
We're having a debate for one fish buck. Midnight debate celebrating day 16 with a bang.
Good bit.
It's a hot topic. This subject that I can't reveal until Letty cripples herself over here.
Topic.
Now, John was so...
out of character already.
Oh, Sylvia, you're still doing it.
We have to stay in character.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Okay.
Actually, no, I can't stand hearing that. So you can be out of character for the debate. Today's debate is gender roles.
Ooh.
Okay? Gender roles. Everyone's got something to say about gender roles, I'm sure. We're going to start it kind of free form, but between Ben and I, we're going to be choosing whoever has the most moving speech, and we're going to remove our own biases away from it, okay?
Okay.
This will be a quick one. Daniel, what do you
All
think
right.
about gender roles?
Gender roles, guys provide. Women should stay traditional. That's about it. That's all I think. That's all I know.
Are you trad?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Wash my dishes, bitch. Like, fold my clothes, do my laundry.
Did you think certain women hearing "wash my dishes, bitch" could be
I mean,
hurt by that? Is that
yeah,
what
no,
I
I
mean?
wouldn't say bitch.
If you're trad, then why aren't you going to be there for the birth of your baby?
I am.
Yo,
You already know.
I want to say something that's very important that most people don't realize. So, times like this, women get slacking, they fall out of the wars. But every time there is war, when the men go out and fight, the females always go back to their wars. Every time throughout history, when the men are out fighting, the females always go back and do the original wars. When there's no wars, they get killed and they do other shit. But once there's a war, they always come back. Watch. When we have war, it will happen again. Just like during World War II.
You're literally wrong, because you know how women started working is during the war. They had to work while the men were at war, and after that, women got jobs because they wanted to keep working.
Okay, hold on.
They didn't want to be
The
housewives.
only reason why they had jobs back then was so the government could tax more people. It's not to give
No,
them rights.
it's because the men were at war. So
do you know how the government works? The more people that work,
Josie,
the more money they get. The more people work, the more people they tax.
Okay,
That's how it works.
Yeah, but the men were all at war, so there was no one to do the work. Since all the men were
do you know what type of stuff they were doing?
At war.
They were like,
please don't interrupt me.
they were doing farm work. They were doing farm work, gardening. They were making clothing. They were doing medical stuff.
At factories.
They were doing. Let me finish. Factories to make bullets for men to do the real shit.
Okay,
They
men
were
were off in some
the
other
men
countries.
do
Women
the
were
upper
holding the
stuff.
country down.
The females do the bottom
Let's
stuff.
take 30
Always.
seconds apiece. 30 seconds apiece. Letty, you have 30 seconds. Say what you think about what he just said.
You're saying women were doing medical stuff? Like that's not a real job? Medical stuff is like one of the most important jobs there is. They were working, they were holding down the country while the men were at war. And they liked working so much that when the men came back, they wanted to keep their jobs, and they did.
Got my 30 seconds. Okay, I'm not saying medical is not a person's job, but what it is a job that men don't have to do because it's below them while they're out saving the country. Don't interrupt, man! Now, anyways, I had to. It's interrupted me.
He didn't slap her, he slapped the air. But John, yeah, she's not speaking up. Maybe you don't have to scream. People will understand you better if you don't scream because they think that it's offensive. If you want to convince somebody, try using their tone, match their tone, match their lingo.
She can match my tone.
No, it's not a way to get your point across by screaming.
Well, are women as good at screaming as men are?
I don't know.
Vance, what do you think about that? Who's got the most gusto?
But let's find out right now.
Men definitely scream louder.
Let's find out.
John is certainly a boisterous, loud
guy. Very projected.
Yeah, he projects very well. And no, I don't think Letty can project as much as you can. It's definitely a fact.
Impossible.
Yes.
I'm the guy, and I'm better.
What's your general thoughts on the gender debate? Who's the fairer sex? If in a time of need, who are you going to turn to? Who's more responsible? Who's a better person? Who's going to hell? And who's going to heaven? Vance.
Well, let's just say when I was in the war, my wife took care of the kids. She held down the fort for me. I came home with no legs, and she loved me regardless.
That's real.
So, I will say that I love women.
Hell yeah.
Sylvia, what do you think?
I love fucking pussy.
Me too. I love eating pussy, and I love doing dishes, and I love taking care of people. I don't know, like women are good caretakers.
I agree.
They're good providers. I mean, I like holding down the fort, being a little trad wife. I don't mind.
Are women better at being caretakers than men are?
Oh, of course.
In my opinion, yes.
So So women are better than men in certain ways.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Like that's what they're meant to do. They're meant to be caretakers, and guys are meant to provide,
Josie.
take care of them, protect them.
Then why are there so many men these days that don't provide?
Why
They
are there so many
expect-
additional women these days too?
No, you know what? In most households, women have a job and take care of the kids at the same time. So how is that fair?
They don't have to do that.
Well, that's usually when there's a
Not
sluts. When
this is
sluts
how
come
we're
into
about
the
it.
pictures, if there were traditional women, why? If you're a traditional woman, you can get a traditional man. But if you're not a traditional woman, of course you're going to be doing both things. If you're a fucking
There
slut.
are lots of traditional women that have a job and have to take care of the kids at the same
Yeah,
time.
they're usually sluts.
No, they're not usually sluts.
Usually
They just have
not.
grounds to base
Have
their
you
assumption
seen?
on.
Okay, give me a name. Give me a family. Why not?
Okay,
Give
I
me a
know
family
this-
of a traditional woman who only lost her virginity and no one fucking lost besides her husband.
How is this relevant at all?
That's a
I
traditional
know-
woman. A traditional woman doesn't go out fucking every fucking dude she wants. She fucks one
I think that's very little women
So
that
John,
are that promiscuous.
Exactly.
It's
Thank
a small
you.
minority
Thank
of
you.
women that do
Thank
that.
you.
You don't hate women, you just hate these dumb whores and sluts.
Facts.
Yeah.
Just without posting
Hey, me
flesh.
too, John. Come on, man.
Josie, you haven't said much. Can we get your opinion on this?
I can appreciate some gender roles sometimes because, you know, if I had a chance to not have a job and clean at home, I would take that. But at the same time, I like having my nights out sometimes, going out having a party, which isn't very trad. And I don't know, having a little bit of money that I can call my own also feels nice. So I feel like there's got to be a balance somewhere.
Yeah, I agree.
What's the balance?
Good balance.
What's the balance that?
Well, I think
Look, even if you guys think you're trad, none of the girls here are trad. No traditional woman would be on a reality internet show, if we're being real here.
I think if you're a traditional man and you did everything you needed to do and you made your own wealth, you would be able to get anything your female wanted. Anything she wanted or felt like she needed, she would be able to have it. So if she wanted some extra money to go buy whatever she wanted, she would have that money. I know with my girl back home, I get her anything she needs, anything she wants, you know, and I take care of her. Yeah, I do. You know, because I love her and I treat her as a queen. And you know what? She's only been with me, you know. She's awesome like that. She doesn't go out, she's never been a slut. She's not a fucking whore. She's a good human being. And I treat her the same way. And she treats me equally.
Can I hear from Daniel? What's Alright, come on, man. That's not how you convince people.
No, do it.
That was funny. Daniel, okay. Hey, seriously though, take it seriously. Daniel, what are women better at than men? And what is the line for a woman's behavior that you think, when does a woman stop acting like a woman? What are some things that you don't like to see in a woman?
Oh, fuck, that's a good one, bro. Shit, I like her.
And I have one more question for you after this.
All right. Like when a bitch is like organized, you know, like, and she like try to like, if a dude ain't like organized and shit, and she teaches him like certain shit that like she thinks is like organizing. Yeah, like that shit real.
Like, do you mean like she cleans up the house?
Yeah, like
I
she's in that.
She told me the other day, most females, that's what they do back home. They clean up the apartments like this.
Yeah, they make it all nice and tidy and shit, and they put them on with that shit, you know?
I get what you mean.
And I hate when bitches they stop like getting like that certain attention, and then like they just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna go out with my little whore friends and just like to go out and get slutted out. And,
but
like,
going out doesn't mean.
well, I mean, I'm not. You know? Well, like going out, yeah. Like my bitch could go out, you know what I'm saying? But she can't go out with her like slutty ass friends because they gonna convince the bitch like
to do a fucking nice ass shit.
That's all. She has her own mind.
Girl, you should go talk to that nigga right now and like try to fuck him and shit. They be trying to convince like bitch.
That's true.
I got a gram CA. You want to do this shit in the bathroom?
But if
Let's
she was
get
a strong
crazy.
woman, she wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
strong women.
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes if they have a bad influence,
I'm not saying it's okay.
Why do you have the floor?
I'm not saying it's okay for women to like cheat or whatever, or like get attention from other guys when they're in a relationship. That's not what I'm saying at all. I think whatever works in your relationship works for you. People have different kinds of relationships, but to put gender roles on all women is not right because women are human beings. They can do, like, they can and will do whatever a man can. They're all different people. Just to say every woman should cook and clean, that's wrong, because some women aren't into that, and some guys aren't into that either. Like, some guys will love to be, like, husbands at home and cook and clean for the woman while she goes out and works.
Yeah, but the husbands at home, they're usually cocks, and they're usually pussies. I've known a couple of guys who do that, like husbands at homes, and their wives will be going out fucking other dudes. That's how it works. When you're a husband at home,
you know, trad wife.
Hold up.
You know,
so husbands at homes, they're usually all cocks, and they want to be fucking other dudes.
You know,
hold up. Let me finish what else I was going to say. Okay, thank you, please. So,
but Vance is at home and he's not doing that.
Shut the fuck up. This is a character. That's not his real thing.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay, so anyways, if you're like a husband at home, you're usually a cuck. That's just a fact. If you do all the shit at home, if you don't have a disability and you literally cannot go out and walk, you're usually a cuck then. Okay? Now.
You're a cuck with a disability. That's crazy.
But those are the two only real ways. Like, if you were actual bad and you were fucked up, you can't leave. You know, you can't leave at that point.
John, you think women who are traditional and stay at home don't also cheat? Have you seen when men go
they're not traditional women if they're going out and cheating.
Can you not talk over me?
Do you know the definition of traditional?
Can you not talk over me?
Let's let her have her turn.
I'm talking about housewives, which is what you're talking about when the woman stays at home. Because you're saying when the husband stays at home, the woman goes out and cheats. Have you not seen the women who stay at home and act all like, oh, I'm going to cook and clean everything for you? Then their men go off to the military and they come back and the girl's pregnant? All types of girls cheat.
That's not a traditional woman. If you know,
I'm saying a girl that stays home.
You say traditional. You say traditional. Do you know what the definition is?
I'm saying a girl that.
Well, I'm not talking about who stays home. I'm talking about. Traditional women.
Okay, you were talking about men that stay home and calling them cucks and saying they're right.
They all cucks. If they were a real man, they would go out in the war, make the wealth, make the success.
We can make our points with a little lower, and then when you're talking at a lower tone, Letty's going to actually listen to what you're saying and not just be offended. Because when you talk high, Letty's not even hearing what you're saying; she's just offended that you're yelling.
I can't talk low though. I'm too excited.
You like this topic?
I do. I'm just going to be honest. I can't.
That's fine.
When I get excited, I can't.
After that, you guys obviously have a red versus blue thing going on here. I want to ask Sylvia and Josie a bit about what they think. What do you think men could be better at?
I don't know, because I have the men I've been with are really fucked. So
what's the common things? What do men? In what ways do women outrank men? What are men's bad qualities?
I think they hide their mental health a lot. And it's kind of scary. Fuck, you guys really got me here.
Like me last night.
Yeah. It just came out of him.
It comes out in anger.
Yeah. Just a lot of anger.
Because that's the only
anger built up.
Could we hear Josie's
Because that's the only emotion that men are kind of allowed to express, and it's not seen as unmanly when men express anger.
Well, why are you saying men only allowed to express anger?
I'm saying it's the only emotion that's not considered unmanly in society when men express anger.
Why do you think that is? I can tell you why.
Emotions are seen as feminine.
Because females in this world, when they see a man weak and cry, they usually eventually leave them. After this, imagine, if I was with my girl, and you get fucking beaten, more often than not, that female, we start to lose disrespect for that guy, lose respect for him, start fucking walking all over him. If he sees him, oh, he can't take care of me, I'm gonna fucking leave his ass. And that's what usually ends up happening, and that's why men try not to give those emotions. Because if they let out sadness, if they let out anything else besides anger or happiness, that's when they'll be attacked. That's when the things could be taken away from them. That's when loved ones would leave them.
Okay, well, I think that some women are like that, yes. When they see a man express anger, it turns them off. But that is more often the women that do follow traditional gender roles, because they grow up and they see men as oh, men can't express emotions. That's what they're taught. That's what everyone's taught. Women, but a lot of women, like myself, I don't get when a guy cries, all my boyfriends have cried in the past in front of me. I don't lose respect for them at all. I comfort them and console them. And it's not only women that will talk shit on a man when he cries. More often than not, it's another man that will call you a pussy if you cry. Women are usually gonna be nicer to the man.
Nicer as in manipulation.
No.
That's what it usually comes down to. They're not really being nice. They may be nice to his face. Versus a man would be the honest truth and be like, shut the fuck up, come on, just keep going. Versus a female would be like, oh no, it's okay. and then they would fucking stab his back later.
Well, that's not true. That's just
It
an
is.
assumption about
No. It is true. But if you're talking about traditional women, that's not true. Traditional women, they're usually virgins until they get married. They take care of the house. They take care of the men. They take care of the kids. Okay, and the guy.
Church.
Exactly. They would go to church and all that other stuff. Okay, and the guy would end up paying for the bills, get anything and everything she needs. Okay, take care of them, do the stuff that the female will can't or wouldn't do. Like it could be physically, it could be something scary. Like if someone were to break into this house, okay, what would happen? Guarantee most of the females would go hiding. Would probably me, guys, and then we have to fight some people and the crew. That's just probably the reality.
Well, I'm not saying that men aren't stronger than women. Obviously, there's biological differences between men and women. Like, men are naturally stronger. That's not what I'm saying. And when I make a point, you kind of go off topic and talk about something completely different. So, like, we weren't talking about that.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah. I want to hear from the people who aren't speaking as much. Daniel, first.
Hey, man. I love you. Gotta be the biggest lie I ever heard. Real shit.
Who heard him?
Is that
Britney Spears.
Never mind. Who else? Vance?
Take off those hats. I want to see his eyes.
Hey, yo. That was funny.
Well, my wife is a real battle axe, you could say. When one time I rolled out of bed, my wheelchair was gone. I said, "Hey, where's it at? Bring it here." And she was doing some other stuff, and eventually I crawled over to her, started giving her lip, and she started punching my legs. Left me bloodied.
Sounds like a piece of shit of a wife.
Well, you know, that's just who she is. That's her character.
And sometimes you forgive and you forget.
Sometimes, and that's what a relationship.
Just like how Violetta would be hitting me the whole time I'm here, and I'd have not once laid a finger on her.
That's not true. You tickled me.
Okay, after you tickled me.
No.
After you and Mario tickled me. You guys took the flake and then you guys both tickled me.
Before that.
Mario tickled you?
Yeah. So they took
when did Mario tickle you?
When he was still here. So they took the flake from me.
That was
and then
after you tickled me.
They both tickled me at the exact same time and had to like try to storm away from them off the couch.
Yeah. Well, just so we're clear, in the contract that everyone signed, there's no tickling or touching. As far as Mario goes.
Mario.
Yeah. As far as Mario goes, we can't do that, but please, no more tickling, Letty.
And no one hitting me.
Let's continue. Let's continue.
She's been hitting me on a regular basis.
I want you to play off one of the things that John mentioned, Josie. John said a traditional woman has her virginity and will save it for her man. How important do you think virginity is in this debate? What do you think about that?
I actually think it's really important. That's like one of the most important things to me. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't think that, but I don't know. It's just my personal thing. I don't.
Do you think there's a permanent bond when you lose your virginity?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, definitely. And I kind of don't understand people that just be giving it out, you know?
Interesting.
I be putting it out all the time.
Who thinks there's a permanent bond when you lose your virginity?
I do. I still talk to the person that I lost my virginity to.
I think there's a permanent bond.
We've known each other for over 10 years, and he went to the Marines, and I still talk to him. I still see him ever since he came back.
Damn, he's a Marine.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Daniel, do you think there's a permanent bond with virginity?
Shit, where I come from, not really. Like,
it's different in the bed?
Yeah. Everybody be fucking each other. I got like 5 homies that are like Eskimo bros.
What do you think? Is there a permanent bond with virginity?
I don't think it's fair to say that there's a permanent bond with virginity because some people get raped and that's how they lose their virginity. And that would be so unfair to say that they have a permanent bond with their rapist.
Okay. Well, that's not going through my mind in any way.
Yeah, I don't be even thinking about rape. That shit's disgusting.
No one's talking about that, but I bet you neither. Like, we shouldn't be bringing that up.
I feel like that doesn't count.
Well,
yeah,
it's
that doesn't
important.
count. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Let's just say that. Yeah.
They just out of the topic.
Yeah.
How about we get closing arguments so me and Jack can go decide who wins the debate? So everybody gets 30 seconds to give their closing arguments, and then me and Jack are going to go into the basement and decide who gets this fish book. So how about we start with Letty? Men versus women, go.
Okay, men versus women. I thought it was about gender roles.
No. Restart. Gender roles. Go. 30 seconds.
Okay, so I think that gender roles shouldn't have to apply because there's gender roles for both sexes. There's ones that are good, and there's ones that harm both sexes. Like, for example, how men struggle with mental health. Even John said men commit suicide more than women do, and that's because of gender roles. So, yeah, I think.
Sylvia, go.
I think there should be an equal, a little bit of equality in the gender roles, but I mean, I don't mind like cooking and cleaning and washing dishes and stuff and providing for someone that I love, and taking care of the kids. I mean, and also like we could go out and have time together, but doesn't mean like I'm a slut because I go out or because he goes out. Because if that is your like true lover for the rest of your life, you should know that they're not going to do that to you or be like persuaded by their friends or anyone.
Alright, John?
Gender wars are extremely important. It always has been important. Without them, society will always collapse. It has happened multiple times throughout history. And I'd like to mention, Violetta took me out of context when she mentioned my name in this interview. Without a gender wars, this world wouldn't be the way it is. It would be non-existent.
Alright, Josie?
I think with gender roles, very much give and take. Every person is a unique person with different strengths and weaknesses. But if I had a chance to not have a job, I would probably take that. Yeah.
Vance?
I think if my wife Esmeralda heard my opinions on gender roles, she would tie my legs into a ribbon and kick me down the stairs.
Daniel?
Shit, like, if I got a bitch, she can do whatever the fuck she want, and, there's just certain rules I got with the hoes, like, just stay in your lane, and if I don't like your friends, don't be around them. If you want some money, just let me know how much you need, I put in your Apple Pay. I'm gonna always work my ass off to provide this shit.
Alright, Jet, let's go in the basement and let's decide what's good with this guy.
If you guys can just hang out here for 60 seconds, probably 120 seconds realistically, we're going to get back to you on the winner. Okay.
And by the way, I stayed in character this whole time.
Me too.
That's true, you did too.
And Vance.
Well, Vance has his leg up.
I'm holding with my arm.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Did Ben just shut the camera off on you when you were talking?
No, he did that.
What?
I thought Ben just shut off the camera off.
Yeah, he did. It was like before you were done. Yeah.
I was not taking none of that shit seriously.
I'm not gonna lie, this was funny as fuck. I love this.
Spoke up? Don't spoke up too much.
Yeah. Okay, so, Letty, no one else gets fuck.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, wait, you want to put that down so we can hit the little surprise after? Oh, yeah, you want to take that to the basement?
Yeah. Let me run that real quick.
And tell him to mark complete.
Yeah.
Look, I'm Trad. Okay? But Letty won. Letty did good.
Alright, we're good.
Women still can't work on front lines. They cause too many males to be killed.
Now, here's the deal, guys. Me, myself, my opinion,
Corporations flooded the job
it's hard
market with women
to
to cut wages
strip
in half.
away what I believe about this topic, even though I'm a hardcore repeal the 19th believer. Letty, you win the fish buck because your format, your structure, how you debated, and how sharp you were, and how you made your points concisely. I think you take the prize. Congratulations.
I love
Okay.
folded fish buck.
Thanks.
I folded it mad. Good job. John, you were passionate. The only thing that held you back was
You're
yelling and you're overpowering people, because debate is about convincing. Convincing people, you have to admit that you agree on a point, and then you have to level. That was the only thing. And
I agreed on points.
you did, but you were a little too loud. That's fine. And everyone else, the reason why you lost is because you didn't really care that
Yeah,
much.
you didn't really give a shit.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't
I
give
don't
a fuck
give a
about what we're doing.
Good.
But anyways, someone put an order through. Josie, I need you to get up. We're taking your bed.
Oh no.
All right. Well, congratulations, guys. Good work. Otherwise, you want to take your plushies, or are you gonna?
Yeah, you're still on the floor.
All right. We'll just toss these right off the floor. All right. Good night, guys.
Good night, guys.
Watch the fan.
Good night, man.
We'll see y'all on the flip.
About that, but also I'm just so brain dead from today.
Can we trade blankets again?
Yeah, we could trade blankets again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just this one's the softest.
Adam came back to the war with a black son from a harlot.
Well, I came back.
Damn you.
There was one more kid in that crew.
question. In front of me.
Wait, here's your blanket.
Okay, thank you.
Do you guys think John is mad at me?
Is John still pretending that he has a girlfriend?